I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on with WWE and their creative as of lately, but there's a clear dip in its quality. Has the bloom come off the rose for Triple H? Everyone was saying this was the savior. When Vince McMahon stepped down, we all said it can only go up from here with Triple H. Is the show still better as it is now than it was under Vince McMahon? Yes. However, there is a clear dip in quality. The storytelling, the weekly shows are not as good as they were a year ago. Period. Everyone sees it. It doesn't help that ticket prices are astronomical. I just saw an interview with Nick Khan talking about that. The term he used was bullish when it comes to ticket prices, as in he's going to keep pushing for them to be high because of a high market. Supply and demand. A lot of people want to come see us, and that's why the ticket prices are high. I think the term you're looking for is bullshit. There's no reason, none whatsoever, for ticket prices to be high. That's why you can't sell out anything. Yet another show the WWE did not sell out because of ticket prices. But who am I kidding? The show quality is not what it used to be either. So that probably hurt it as well. I will say this. I am so happy that Chelsea Green is once again your United States Women's Champion. Julia, great talent. They weren't doing anything with her. They literally did nothing with her. It reminds me of Io Sky's reign. They did nothing with Io Sky as the Women's World Champion. She had that classic match at WrestleMania, and then she did not defend that belt but once, until she lost it to Naomi. Absolutely awful. Same thing with Julia. What is going on? Ever since WrestleMania, the creative has been dog shit. Again, it's better than Vince McMahon, but in comparison to what it used to be, especially knowing that Triple H is the head creative writer, it hasn't been hitting. And I'm sorry, Cody Rhodes as a world champ, it's just not hitting. It's just not it. You know what? Here's what I'll say about Cody. In terms of media, in terms of being the face, in terms of an ambassador, he's the perfect professional wrestler to be a top champion. But the moment you turn on the television and it's time to get cooking with storytelling, making people care about your TV product, it ain't cooking. It's just not there. I felt that way during his first reign. I feel the exact same way now. Cody just ain't it. Not this version of Cody Rhodes. And so Drew McIntyre is looking mighty fine right now when it comes to being a WWE champion. I'm not saying it'll be any better with him. Creative just seems to be bad across the board, so it doesn't matter who the title is on. But damn it, give me something different. Speaking of Drew McIntyre, apparently Drew McIntyre was suspended. He was suspended by Nick Aldis for interfering in the main event. A main event featuring Aleister Black and Cody Rhodes. Y'all said I was crazy. Y'all said I was crazy for assuming Aleister Black would be made a main event player. Well, guess what? They sure as hell booked him like one. And guess what? He didn't get pinned. Went to a no contest. So they're clearly protecting him, and they're gearing him up to be a main event player, as they should be. Because Aleister Black is a main event player. But Drew McIntyre interfered, and Nick Aldis suspends him, but not Damian Priest, who also interfered. But I guess the idea is he attacked a referee, so he's dangerous. I don't know where that's going, but they had to find a way to get him back in the title picture. This is it. So he's still in the world title picture. I'm pretty sure we'll see Cody and Drew one more time at Survivor Series. And that is where, ladies and gentlemen, that is where he wins the belt. That better be where Drew wins the belt, because God damn it, I'm sick of it now. We need something. This show needs something. It's dry. Everyone's saying it. Everyone sees it. Anywhere you go in the wrestling community, everyone's saying WWE's creative, at least when it comes to SmackDown. Raw's a little bit better. Raw's actually much better. But when it comes to SmackDown, oh my God, it's not good. It's not good. The only thing that's saving this show from being an absolute disaster is that United States Open Challenge that continues weekly to be the best thing about this show. Ilya Dragunov had another absolute banger, this time with Johnny Gargano. And I love the story of this match. It seems to be that every person who's tested by Ilya Dragunov, who goes through his ritual of pain, if you will, comes out emancipated, better than they were going in. I love that Johnny showed a glimpse of his NXT self, right? For a moment, we got a glimpse of the heart and soul of NXT. A man that would not die. And with every punishment he took, that version of Gargano emerged, piece by piece by piece, until he was overwhelmed by Ilya Dragunov. So it feels like they're using Ilya Dragunov to reestablish a lot of the wrestlers. So they're building to a match between him and Tommaso Ciampa. That's going to be an absolute banger, absolute classic. Can't wait for it. But I think between then, we're going to have certain wrestlers, maybe Axiom, maybe Montez Ford, get involved here. And Ilya Dragunov is going to make them feel like superstars. So I'm very excited for everything they got coming for the United States Open Challenge, the United States Championship Open Challenge. But outside of Dragunov, I do not care. I'm sorry, the women's division on SmackDown is absolutely dog shit. This division is not good. There is no division. B-Fab, I love me some Mia Yim, Mi-Chan, but no. What women's division? Jade Cargill is literally the only good thing until Bianca comes back. And they call up Jada Parker and Lola Vice. Dear God, call up all the women on NXT. Because damn it, SmackDown needs it. It needs Jordan Grace. It needs Kalani Jordan. Anybody. I'll take Thea Hale. Fuck. This division is dry. It's dry. It's not good at all. I had to watch Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax. A match that nobody asked for. Nobody asked for. Only for it to end with Nia Jax pinning Charlotte after Lash Legend from NXT, came in to assist Nia. So Nia Jax and Lash Legend are a tag team now. I'm sitting here finding reasons to praise this show. And while I love the talent, while I appreciate the hard work ethic, the schedule that these performers are on, we have to call a spade a spade. The quality of these shows are not great. And everyone sees it, everyone says it. Triple H is stuck in NXT mode where he won't let something happen until like a certain part of the year. And then in between then, it's just dry filler episodes. I'm gonna need him to start picking this up. I don't mind you having your major points throughout the year, but you need to keep us interested until we get there. I'm baffled that this is the same company that gave us CM Punk and Drew McIntyre from last year, gave us The Rock, the Final Boss, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. The way they were able to finish his story gave me hope that we were in for great things. When John Cena turned heel, I said, oh my God, here we go. And then it just fell apart. And I can't figure out what happened. Something happened after WrestleMania. John Cena turning heel. And then whatever followed that, something happened. And everything just didn't click. Seth Rollins and Seth Rollins getting hurt screwed it. But let's be real, that wasn't clicking either. Seth Rollins in the division wasn't clicking. When they got with Becky, that was something. There was something there. I think they were starting to find it, but then Seth Rollins got hurt. This ain't it, man. This ain't it. And then they have the gall to overcharge ticket prices. What's even crazier is despite the lackluster year they've had, WWE's earnings are still high. They outperformed UFC. Yeah, the WWE outperformed the UFC this third quarter. UFC has not been doing good at all. But that doesn't mean that things are looking up for WWE because you're seeing the numbers dwindling. You're seeing the show quality dwindle. They have to pivot somehow. So whatever storylines you got coming, speed it up. Either speed it up or get someone in there to make it more interesting as we build to these major plot points. Drew McIntyre is winning the WWE Championship at Survivor Series. That is my prediction. I promise you. Otherwise, what are we doing? Fine. Can we do something in between then to keep it interesting? Every show needs to be a hit. Enough of this. Enough filler episodes. You gave the United States Championship, the Women's United States Championship, back to Chelsea Green because you wasn't doing well with Julia. Here's my thing. Julia is an amazing talent. It's just the booking of her championship run was garbage. Her championship run was booked terribly. And then the rest of the show, what rest of the show? The MFTs are not it. They're trying so hard with Solo Sikoa. They're trying so hard, but damn it, he is a charisma vacuum. I liked it better when he was a showman and he was having fun and being a jokester. But now that he's a serious heel, it's fucking boring. I don't know what I can tell you that was worth it them about the show outside of the United States Championship match. Even the world title, WWE Championship picture it's dry, man. We gotta shake something up. Something's gotta be shaken up. There's gotta be a new creative direction. Someone has to come in and take the wheel. I love Triple H, but something's off, man. Has he lost touch? Is his attention divided? Are there too many cooks in the kitchen? I don't know what's going on, but the show quality isn't what it used to be. And someone needs to say it. I don't mind saying it. I already got the AEW sickos mad at me for saying AEW isn't good. I don't mind saying WWE isn't all that great. The shows are not clicking. You have the talent, but the creative is off. I see people blaming Road Dogg. I did see that Road Dogg was head creative again. Maybe that's the problem. Why is it that anytime Road Dogg is involved, the show just doesn't work? Okay, Road Dogg, you gotta go, my man. Maybe Shawn Michaels should take over SmackDown. Fuck it. Shawn is doing great with NXT. Make him run SmackDown too. And just leave him alone. No, seriously. Give Shawn Michaels SmackDown. Hire Gabe Sapolsky or whoever's writing Evolve. Who's ever doing Evolve, make them in charge of NXT. Take the Evolve roster, move that to NXT, make that NXT. Take Shawn Michaels, put him on SmackDown, Triple H can run Raw and PLEs. And just let that be. I think something needs to change from a creative standpoint. Because what we got right now just ain't it. Someone said Mercedes Moné will challenge Chelsea Green for the United States title. Can she? For real? No. I would rather have Mercedes Moné come back and win her 13th championship. I don't give a fuck. Anything. Give me something that's not paint by numbers, boring bullshit. Something's got to change. SmackDown is in desperate need of some kind of revamp. And I don't want to have to wait until Survivor Series, until Royal Rumble, until WrestleMania season. No. Every show needs to be a banger. That's something. Here's the thing about Vince McMahon. When he was good, in his prime, when Vince McMahon was running the shows, every week something was happening. Was it all great? No. But something was happening. Every week something was happening. You had to watch every single show. Must see every week. That's something I will give to Vince McMahon when he was at his prime and he knew what he was doing and he wasn't out of touch. Triple H, yes, something will happen periodically. No, something needs to happen weekly. Am I overreacting? You let me know.